Hi, I'm Paul from Studio X. In this series of videos, we're looking at how to use the effects in the Boss Katana. Now, in the last video, we looked at delay. So this video, we're going to be looking at tremolo. Now, tremolo is one of my favorite effects. So if you ever hear anything like this sort of sound, that's a tremolo. Now, the effect started probably in the 1950s with Fender and old Gibson amps. And what they used to do this thing called bias wiggle, which was basically feeding a waveform into the preamp or the output tubes to make the volume dip up and down. So that's how we get that great sort of sound. So let's start from the first control. Now, the wave shape is the shape of the tremolo wave. So at 0, it's like a perfect sort of sine wave, which sounds like this. Now, the further we go up to 100, the more squared off the wave is. So you can think of it as in a Fender type of tremolo being more towards the 0 side of things and a Vox style tremolo being more towards the 100 side of things. So let's have a listen. So if I just turn it straight up to 100, now, I like to have my tremolos more on the Fender style. So let's bring it back to about 30. So the rate is the speed of the waveform. So let's take it back to 0 to start with. And we get a really slow waveform. Now, if I turn it up to 100, which is a really fast waveform. Now that's pretty much unusable, so I tend to have that around about sort of 70. Now depth is how deep that waveform goes, so let's bring it back to 0 to start with. And let's bring it in. Let's take it up to 100. So at 100, you're getting more of the effect that's coming through than the clean signal. Now we want some of that clean signal to come through, so let's just bring it back to about 60. Now I'm going to continue with these Boss Katana effects videos. So if you'd like to see more of these videos, like and subscribe and click on that little bell button down there and you'll be notified of all future videos that come out from the Studio X. I'm Paul from the Studio X and I'll see you next time. Cheers.